back. Another episode of Henny Hours. It's been hours. It's good.
Henny hours.
What's good, man? I'll be your host, Sonny, aka the real Sonny Henny Blanco. I got my host with me as usual, MOG Day.
No, I know the vibes. I'm here.
You feel
EG,
me?
I'm here.
Yeah. Post City.
Ow.
Ow. Max B vibes, Big Max V vibes.
Free to wave.
Free to go. Yeah. Um, Last week we had another successful show. A lot of people was interacting with that shit. They was giving me feedback. They was fucking with it. Today, what last time they was fucking with the whole the end of the end of the show, the shot thing. What was that? That was last show, right? No, that was the show before last. Show before last. They was fucking with that, and they was saying that we should actually bring it back again. But we'll think about that. We'll think about that come towards, in towards the show. But I like to jump into it. See how y'all week went. How was y'all week?
You can go first, ladies first.
Yeah, ladies first.
Great.
She just be so simple with shit. Good, great, okay.
Yeah, I don't know her vibe. It wasn't like that before. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what's going on.
yeah, yo. Valentine's shit.
I have like many different personalities, so I'm gonna give y'all that. Okay.
Who are you today?
Shorty plaque.
Hey,
okay.
yo.
You talking about Shorty
She
Black.
fitting. Looking like you fitting. How was your week though, bro?
That shit was regular. It was alright. I was chilling. Regular.
Man, I don't even want to get into my week. My week was kind of crazy.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
You came here with your waves.
shit was fucked up.
stroking
Nah, don't do that.
Shit laid down. See my boy?
Yo, go ahead.
Man, slick.
This nigga been on 10 all day, man. You gotta watch him.
Slick.
Gotta watch him. He a shark. But let's jump in straight into these topics. This first topic we're gonna get into today is dating with kids and dating people that have kids. We all have kids, right?
Fact.
We all have kids. Have you? Well, I'm gonna start with you. How's it for you? How's it been like the experiences since you had your child dating with your child, or have you dated people with kids?
Both, yes. I will say you don't really bring them around your child until you really know what it is. Because some people are sickos.
Absolutely.
So you really have to be careful with who you bring around your children.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just like, I really gotta fuck with you heavy in order for you to get around my child. But hopefully you got your own apartment and I just slide over to your crib and you don't never got to see my child.
So, do you believe it's like a time frame, or when you just feel right about like bringing that person around your child? How does that?
It's definitely a time frame because it eventually just, comes. But like, all right, this is what it's going to be. Because you don't want to introduce someone to your child and it's not going to be anything.
Right.
So it's going to be time.
All right.
That's a fact.
You ever dated somebody with? You got a son. You dated someone that didn't have a child while you had your child, or have you dated someone with children? Like,
I did both,
Mhm.
but I don't know. To a certain extent, I'm not bringing nobody around my son.
Mhm.
To a certain extent, like me and my baby mother gotta have like a understanding
Mhm.
that we could bring people around. But my son only 1.5. I ain't bringing nobody around like that right now.
nah, definitely, nah. I definitely agree with the both of you though. I've definitely done it. Since I had my child. Before I had my child, I dated people with kids. It's crazy. More so like when I had my child, it got crazy with me because females would like say like, let me meet your daughters, stuff like that. And I don't play with stuff like that. Like she said, people are real sick, people weirdos, I don't be off none of that crazy shit. So, and people felt like, oh, I brought you around my child. You feel me? I brought you around my child, so I feel like I should meet your daughter. No, that was your choice to do that. You know what I mean? That's your choice. You felt comfortable with me being around. I don't feel that comfortable with you just yet. I don't care. We was talking for a while. Like, I've known her for years. But when you bring a child into it, it's a whole different ball game. It's not just you. You can't think for just you. You gotta think about that child. So we used to get into it over that shit, and I'm like, yo, listen, this just ain't for you then, or you can find somebody who wanna bring you around a child. You feel me? But this ain't it. I can't play with stuff like that because I told family friends before my daughter was born, you only got one time to play with my child. That's it. I I'm fine to go to jail behind that, comfortable. You feel me? You got one time, and
That's
that's
a
just
fact.
what it's going to be. You feel me? From here on, like until my last breath, that's just how it's going to be with me. You know what I mean? But like I do feel like it's a time frame. You don't just bring it around ASAP or because you feeling the person or because you feel like you love that person. You feel me? Like I said, man, bring your children. In. It's a different ball
People
game
change every day, bro.
every single day.
Definitely.
Every
People
single,
change every day. You can't
absolute.
even bring some of your family around your kids. So
That's
how
a
I'm gonna bring
fact.
a stranger?
That's a fact. That's an
But
And
absolute
that,
fact.
sometimes it could be someone you know for decades.
Absolutely.
Someone can just snap. I mean,
facts.
you just can't trust anything.
Right.
You gotta have that communication with your child to know that they're not gonna be afraid to tell you whatever it is. And I think that's a issue as well. A lot of parents don't believe their child. You know, regardless of the fact, I don't care what my child tells me, I am gonna investigate that shit to the max.
Mhm.
I don't care if she cried wolf the eighth time. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna look into it. And some parents just be like, "Oh, get out of here," just nix it off. And I feel
Mhm.
like that's how it's a lot of things that's just fucked up
Right.
when it comes to that parenting thing because a lot of people don't know how to communicate, and
Right.
communication is a key.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And a lot of people communicate, but they don't listen as well.
Right.
So
Absolutely. Like I've like before I even had my daughter, I dated people with kids, and that shit was just. I still stand on that. Like before I had my child, I don't. It's not that I don't want to be around your child, but I don't feel like this is the time. You feel me? Let us do our thing. It's other things that we can do. You feel me? You have a child. You gotta tend to this child. You feel me? Like this chick, she wanted to just always do stuff, go out, blah blah blah. Like, listen, you have a child though. You know what I mean? It's cool to take some days off of seeing me. It's cool to not talk to me all day on the phone. You have a child to tend to. Like, if you think about it, I'm on the phone with you 6 hours, 4 hours straight. And your child, like, yo, bro, you haven't showed your child no attention in 4 hours. That's crazy. That's wild. And I mean, depending on how old the child is, you feel me? But her in that case, her child was she was young. Her child was young at the time. But I'm like, yo, bro, it's okay to just I mean not go out. Like, yo, take some days off, bro. We gonna get the time. Believe we gonna get the time. But yo, tend to your child, bro. That shit, that's major, bro. That's so major. I mean, I don't. I mean, everybody's different. It's different strokes for different folks. You feel me? I don't judge nobody who do or have done like brought people around their children and stuff like that. That's on you. But you gotta understand when you do stuff like that and things do happen, you're gonna live with that for the rest of your life. You feel me? God forbid something happens. You feel me? You gotta live with that for the rest of your life. And now something crazy happens, you're gonna beat yourself up about it. You gotta. I mean, like you said, you can know people for over a decade and they can switch on you. You feel me? But like I said, like bringing somebody around your child, that's a big deal. You know what I mean? And like I said, God forbid something happens, you gotta live with that for the rest of your life, man. You can't. I mean, you could blame somebody. You could blame the person that did it, but also you have to blame. I mean, put some type of blame on yourself. You know, have this person ever been around kids? How this person interact? You never seen this person interact with kids.
mm,
How's this person with kids? Because to be truthfully honest, some people don't like kids, but you wouldn't know that. They're not gonna
Right.
straight up tell you that.
They don't even want
mm,
kids.
Exactly. So they're not gonna sit here and tell you like you got a child, right? A nigga meet you. He not gonna say like you could tell him I got a daughter or whatever. He's not gonna sit there and say well, I fucking hate kids. You feel me? But in reality, he does. He wants you. You feel me? So he
They
gonna
gonna
do
deal with
whatever.
it.
Like
Right, ain't gonna put up with it.
absolutely. So then that moment, you feel me? You might feel comfortable and just leave your child with this man. Shit could go south. You feel me? I don't play that type of shit because, like I said, somebody gotta go to jail. You feel
definitely.
me? I'm going
And that's what I really
comfortably.
don't understand with a lot of women, that does that.
Yeah.
That just allow it, but sometimes, we look at the situation and not really what made that situation occur
Mhm.
because some people just live fucked up lives
Mhm.
and it's like damn, like if I don't go to work I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to pay my rent, and then you wind up leaving your child with somebody that not fit, so you call in every hour or every 30 minutes. So it's like a lot of things that people go through where they have to put themselves in some fucked up ass situations, and then we sit back and we just blame them, but you don't know what they actually been through.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. and it's like it's not like I like to think of worst case scenarios a lot of times, but it's not always somebody's doing something bad to the child because, like I said, you can leave somebody with your child, but this child don't. I mean, this person, male or female, this child is hungry. They don't know what the fuck to do. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? This child's crying. Like it could be a baby. They don't know what the fuck to do because they've never done this. You feel me? They've never
Mm-hmm.
done this. You feel me? And that shit. I mean, this child done shitted and pissed on himself. You feel me? A baby. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? And you're not. You just watching the child. You're not thinking to check this child for. You know what I mean? For like shitty diapers, pissy pampers and shit like that. Like people just don't be knowing what to do. Like I said, it's a big risk of doing shit like that, man. Like at a
Mm-hmm.
certain time, but at a certain age, even when they become older, you know what I mean, teens and shit like that. You really just don't know, man.
That's why they say it's very important to plan your child.
Yeah.
You know, when you plan your child, you have everything organized, you have everything in place, and you don't really have to worry about that. You know, but that brings us back to when I say, you know, some women chase the system and not the man. They just want the free money because they never want to get up out of the bed, and they just fucked up individuals.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't really care.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
And you
agree.
got some people that just really don't care, you know, and you got some women that's just bitter as fuck and won't even let that man see his child. You know, you got all types of fucked up ass situations, you know, so and then you got the people that bring in the court system and just fuck up everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have a good father that's going to do everything for his child, but then you got a fucked up mother that go put him on child support, and now he like, I ain't doing shit for that child.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fucking money that you going to get, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And some women don't understand that it's not always about money. It's about quality time. Some men don't have the money, and you knew that before you got pregnant by him because you asked him for money the whole time. He couldn't even give you $40, but you thought he was fine, you
That
know. So
40.
That
you know,
40
and it was
piece.
like, oh, he's fine, and or he fucked me good, or you know, and it's like. You know, you settled, and this is what you get. So
And
I
then
don't
complain.
understand
Mm-hmm.
And
how
nigga,
people just blame other people for these situations, and you're already aware of it.
oh yeah,
You
you ain't
know,
put yourself in that situation. That's what
yeah.
bothers me about a lot of people. They trying to figure out what's going on or why this person is that way. I know people be hoping people gonna change, but if they not showing you no signs and y'all been together for hella long, what signs are you looking for?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Them shits ain't coming. They
Yeah.
was never coming. Nothing is coming in. I'm sorry. Nothing coming.
Yeah. I fully agree with that. Definitely.
Nothing. They be like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. You knew that.
You
Yeah.
knew he wasn't shit.
You knew it.
But
Yeah.
but growing into the space that I'm in now, I can't say a nigga ain't shit out my mouth. When I was growing up, I used to always say like, "Oh, that nigga wasn't shit. He treated me like shit," and I don't think it's that. I just think that it's a lot of men and women that haven't found themselves and they don't love themselves, so it's impossible for them to love you. And they taking you through this whole circle around back and again because they lost themselves. So now they trying to get you lost with them, and that's why they say like the crabs in a barrel. It's not that. It's just that they really haven't found themselves, and you gotta love me enough to understand and lead the way. You got a lot of niggas that's trying to tell you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's impossible when you can't lead yourself. So how
Some
you trying to
bullshit.
tell me what I can't do and what I could do?
Absolutely.
You know,
Bullshit.
so it's like you gotta know what to respect and what not to. And some people are really just trying to pretend to be something that they're not. So I mean, I respect the real, and there's not that many of them left.
Some bullshit. And like people gotta understand when people looking for themselves or like trying to like you get what I'm saying, get their shit together. It's not about you.
It's not
People
about you.
people had this thing of trying to of you getting your shit together about them.
Mm.
Oh,
Hmm.
you don't have time for me no more. Look, baby, I got this shit going on.
Right.
Fuck, I gotta get this going. I gotta get this done. Cause at the end of the day, we men, bro. We
Absolutely.
could
Hmm.
complain about what we going through, but at the end of the day, that shit gotta get done. Don't nobody care about the nigga that's crying about not getting shit done.
Yeah.
Where
Bitches don't want the nigga that's not getting shit done. They want the nigga that's getting shit done.
Absolutely.
I,
Like, you can
I
sit here and
believe that.
complain and all day. You can complain all day. Men complain all day about what they going through. Bitches still don't care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just
You know.
posted like that shit you posted. Nobody care about men mental health until they dead and gone. It's a fact. Nobody
Word.
care what we going through, bro.
Mm.
Get
And
that
that's why
shit
I
done.
That's
really
crazy.
that's why I believe that
Get
it's
it done.
important to understand. Before I could never understand because I had all of these um But what can I say? I have all of these thoughts of how a man's supposed to treat a woman. Just right, like growing up, like, oh, if a man can't take care of you, don't talk to him. If a man cheat on you, leave him. If a, and now where I am at now, I love myself. I know my worth and I know what I deserve. I understand that. Like, I understand if he don't call. I understand if I don't see him for a week or two. Like, I need to understand that. I don't need to be calling him like, yo, what the fuck? Da, da, da. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it on social media because nobody don't know what the fuck I'm going through. But I don't think I have the right to call him and bother him with that extra shit, not knowing what he's dealing with throughout the day when he's not even with me or talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So I have grew into that and I'm super proud. And I think that's why I'm kind of still in a relationship with my significant other now because the old me, I probably would have been like, man, fuck this nigga. I'm not dealing with this shit. But the new me is like, I understand.
That's it's crazy because I feel like, and just my opinion, um, about like men being a provider and stuff like that. It was embedded. You feel me? I feel it was embedded. So you're not wrong for. I mean, females aren't wrong for coming up and thinking like that. But you see how you. I mean, had to change your mind. Like not a change of mind, but you start thinking different, a little bit different about like, oh, I'm not like you said. You would have been like, all right, fuck this nigga, I'm out now. You like, let me let me try to understand this shit. You feel me? Like you feel me? It was, like you was just thinking about that because it was embedded. You feel me? That's what we were told. Like men and women was told. Like we're told that from when we were young. So when we grow up, this is what it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be the plan.
That's the part you forgetting. I understand men supposed to be providers, but
Yeah.
the women back in the day was building that man, bro.
Yeah, that's a
Like
fact.
And then you
that
gotta-
nigga, that y'all gotta understand. That nigga back in the day was going outside working all day, but coming home to a clean house,
Cook meal.
food, my shit washed.
Kids already in
no
bed so they can
arguing,
get
no
freaky.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like no arguing, no
all
nothing.
that.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm going through outside. 'Cause I try not to bring that shit
Shit
home,
home,
to you.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
she don't
So-
ask questions. Back in the day, the woman
Like,
never
they
asked
don't
questions.
understand that shit. That's the part these females leave out. Y'all want niggas to be providers and y'all can't even hold down the basic shit.
You
That's
can't
the
hold
basic
down the
shit.
fort.
Yeah.
You want me to pay bills and all that? All right, cool. But when I want you to shut the fuck up, is you gonna shut up? No, they're gonna argue
Just
with
like
you
I would
now.
never-
You're
like
not
I
gonna
would-
shut up.
That's
not
true.
Not like that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
mean to
yeah,
say
yeah.
like shut the fuck up, but you get what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
if
nah, I
I'm
get
doing
what
you're
all
saying.
this, like, and I'm busting my ass, bro, can I get a little peace and quiet when I get the
Right,
fuck
a
home?
peace of mind.
Just a little bit, like
Yeah.
without you
I
jumping on my
always,
ass.
you know what I always
true.
tell my
Crazy.
dude? I supposed to be your vacation.
Mm.
I supposed to be like
Seriously.
a fucking palm trees in the
That's
beach.
and that's
and
what the
sand
ladies
and all-
forgetting.
And I supposed to. That's what I supposed to be at all times. I don't care if I'm fucking highly upset. You may see it, but I'm not going to treat you. I feel like you always a king if you get me pissed off or not, and I'm gonna treat you as such all the time. Like, and there's no other way I could do it. Like, some people don't understand me. Like, if I like on some real shit, it was a situation where my people's left his phone at my house and I seen some stuff and it got me upset. But we supposed to did something the next day. I was upset on that Friday, but we still going out Saturday. I don't think I should drag it. I don't think that.
I don't know. That
I
scared
just
me a little bit.
no, but and that's what he
So
kept
that
saying.
scared
He
you.
was
From,
like,
from
"Yo,
a nigga
like,"
point of view, that scared me a little bit.
and that's what he kept saying. Like, that is scary as fuck. And it's like I
Because-
just grown into that
Yeah.
woman that I am now. That it's like I don't think I should drag it. I just feel like let's continue to have fun and laugh and have a conversation and you feel more comfortable around each other. A lot of people run from the situation when you should deal with it. And I'm in a space in my life right now. I want to deal with the shit. I want to see if I could really enjoy your anniversary. I never had one in my life. You know, so it's like, I just rather be with you and all your bullshit. That's how I feel. Like,
Nothing wrong with that.
There ain't nothing wrong with that at all. That's real. What y'all was just saying is, it's so crazy because even like when y'all saying this shit, it's making me think of myself now. Like, damn, the fuck, like that was crazy. I was so gonna lie that shit. I don't even know what the fuck to say. Y'all niggas was just wilding.
That
Like,
shit crazy.
damn, that's deep. Nah, that was definitely deep though. But listen, man, I don't know. Like, even like provide, like the man providing, man, I've always just been that type of person. You feel me? Not because I was raised like that. That's just how I am. I care for people. I got a big heart. Regardless, you my family, you my girl, you my man, you my home girl. You feel me? Everybody know, like, yo, bro, if I got it, we here with it. You feel me? This is what we gonna do. You feel me? If I got it, why not? You feel me? These my loved ones. These the ones I say I genuinely love. My nigga, I show everybody that same love. You feel me? But going to the females, like I've always provided, even when I had multiple females. That's why they was fucking with me so tough and ain't give a fuck about the next bitch because shit, this nigga's still doing for me too. Bitch, you hungry? Fuck, let's go eat. The fuck, you feel me? I'm providing like. Bitch, you provide for me too. You let me drive this car, no license. I'm picking up the homies and everything. Fuck, am I lying, Abe? You shitting me?
It's
What?
crazy.
Bitch, you
See,
to
but
come.
I really feel in my heart that a lot of people, like the things that you're saying of providing to a real woman, that wouldn't be anything.
Yeah, but no, providing. I'm just. I just put that out there. But providing for me, like you could come to me for advice, and this is how I look at a lot of motherfuckers. If I can't come to you for advice, the fuck I don't want nothing else. Like I can't really come to you for anything else. The fuck be like you said, be my peace of mind. Like the fuck, like I got real shit going on that I walk in here today. I went with a lot of real shit this week that I'm not gonna say, but I walk in here today with a smile on my face and bug out and laugh. Nobody will ever fucking know. You feel me? We got real shit. Not to, I mean, take away from y'all. Like everybody got real shit going on, but we hide that shit. You feel me? Sometimes, man, we just gotta tap in. You feel me? Damn, you all big
Excuse me.
burpings. You heard?
They talking about big burp.
Big burps, big burpees. You heard?
Excuse me.
Nah, but for real though, like, man, we got real shit going on, man. That's why it's so like important to talk to your loved ones, man. Like you have to, bro.
It
You
is.
Y'all
really
gotta
have
stop.
to.
Y'all gotta stop this weird shit. I don't mean to call it weird, but it's weird. Stop waiting until these famous people die to act like time is so precious and
Then
you gotta rush
exactly.
and talk to these people that you supposed to been talking to every day. Stop that weird shit, bro.
facts,
For real, stop it.
facts. A lot of people do
That
that
shit is
shit.
weird. Y'all
It's
wait
just
till
I just
like,
feel like
I
social
get
media
it.
is they
Like,
scared to show love.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I get it, but like stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like, y'all wait till somebody that y'all don't know completely pass away
Yeah,
and like get mad when the person that you do know pass away. Like, bro, stop, son.
yeah. That shit is. I've never been.
Everybody want to be stop the violence. It wasn't stop the violence when your cousin was going to do this, that, and the
Yeah,
third, or
yeah.
your family member was, or your friend was. You ain't telling them to stop that. Like, stop, bro.
Yeah, that's
If you
true.
gonna be like that all the time. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that on no
Yes.
fucking app. When you put your phone down,
That
do the
brings
same
me
shit.
to, have you seen the speech that Rihanna recently gave?
Yeah, I just saw that.
No, I ain't get a chance to see it. What happened though?
One thing that stood out to me was she said, y'all got white friends, Hispanic friends, or I mean, maybe not word from word how I'm saying it, but she said, you got all these different culture of friends, tell them to pull up. Like we really facing some shit out here, like, and I thought that was super dope because everybody want to eat. Like she said, everybody want to sit at the table and eat, and you got all these different cultures of people. Had them pull up. It shouldn't just be this group of black people
Yeah.
when
get you.
everybody eating.
I get
And it makes a lot of sense. Like we really gotta kind of bring the unity back, but I just feel like social media made it a competition.
And we
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
and we in our own way, too.
Mm.
We in our own way.
Absolutely. Like social media is scary as fuck. They wash this motherfucking apps away right now, bro. A lot of people will be fucked out here.
Yeah,
Like,
people are
let's-
gonna crash.
people,
and,
yeah,
and burn.
Yeah, people
and cry.
it'll be
over.
real bad
Because
for
they
niggas.
go
And
back
maybe
to their
die.
real life when they
Yeah.
put that phone down. How
Yeah.
depressed they is.
Yeah,
But not that, like, everything comes back when you put that phone down.
absolutely.
Everything
Yeah.
hit you. Damn, I got this going on, this going on, this going on.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and post this picture real quick. Show my ass, make me feel a little bit better. Or let me show this little bit of money I don't got no more.
Right.
I had the other day, but I'm gonna post it like I got it today. You
Yeah,
feel
factual.
me, nigga? Like that shit crazy.
That's
It's-
why I always
it's a
thought
app.
it was important to show your real self on social media. You have some women that never show their bare self, and it's like you really gotta love yourself enough to do so. And I be telling people, like I even made a post earlier. When you break out and you have those pimples and those blemishes, you have a lot of women that try to pack the makeup on it. You're not
Making it
knowing that,
worse.
you make it worse. You make it way worse. You really gotta be comfortable in your skin
Let your
to know
shit
that your
breathe.
significant other or any others around you is going to be like, oh, but you do got the assholes that's going to make you feel bad. Like, damn, what happened to your skin? What the fuck?
That's
Like,
cool.
but it's like, damn, motherfucker, I'm bad with this pimple and I'm going to rock it. You
That's
you
why.
got to have that confidence and really just be like, you got to give yourself that time to really let your skin breathe and let that shit clear up
I
because
love
it's
that
gonna get
natural
worse.
shit, bro. That natural shit is nothing like it.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
in here
getting
looking like
flaws and all.
Felicia.
Yeah,
I'm either
definitely
going
on
like you
Felicia
flaws
time.
and
I'm in here
all.
looking like Felicia from Friday, and you think I give a fuck? Nah, I still had to make it to this podcast.
I'm
Know
gonna
what I'm
keep
Factual.
saying?
it hot.
And we
You know,
here.
and I'm
You come home next morning, you wake up, her makeup off. She don't look nothing like you went to sleep at
right,
last
looking
night.
like
Shit
Bo
me.
Queen,
God.
child.
Shit, me.
And we see it without the makeup, baby.
All right. So look, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to a smooth commercial break, and we're gonna be right back. Wrap up the Henny hour.
Right
Some
back.
hours.
Henny hours.
Oh,
Pussy.
duh.
Oh, it's Henny hours.
We back.
Definitely
Nah, we definitely back.
Henny hours. Take a shower.
Hey,
Henny
I
hours,
hope everybody
Henny
took a shower
hours,
today.
Henny
The fuck? But yeah,
Big
we
shower.
back off the commercial break. Just want to shout out a couple people. Shout out Drop Top Hard Major Clothing. Make sure y'all check that out. Shout out Louis J. 10,000 Hours is the network. Shout out our sponsorship Anchor. You know how we give it up. We're gonna jump right back into it. First off, we gonna do this game. Episode 4, episode 4 or 5. Y'all was
Episode
fucking with
4.
the episode 4. So y'all was fucking with the game that we had with the Henny with the shots of Henny. So we decided to bring it back. So damn, I'm panicking. So we gonna bring it in, right?
The word is like.
the word is like. So whoever says like has to take a shot.
For every
But
time. they
hold
say the
up. Every
word,
time.
Like,
Hold up. Let me give y'all 2 seconds of likes. Y'all can say likes however y'all want to, but we need 2 seconds of it. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Like
Like.
this. Like this.
Big
like,
likes, you heard.
like this. Like.
all right,
That was
that's
more than
2
2 seconds.
Okay.
You about to take a
Alright.
shot.
See?
You overstepping your boundaries, all right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now we about to jump into another topic. I'm gonna let MOG they discuss this. Bringing the topic.
All right, so shout out to my brother, McJagger Swagger on the gram. Shout out to K.
Shout out to K.
He sent me this video, and it was real interesting. They was talking about, yo, y'all want me to say that shit so bad. Yo, that's crazy. I'm praying on my downfall, but yo, he sent me this video, and they was talking about how black men right now are what you call it, undervalued, underappreciated, and we're starting to become sort of kind of extinct in a way because
Never that.
of what's going on. So, for instance, in the video they were saying it's not a lot of black men around because of like first and foremost mass incarceration, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that was one of the topics.
I feel that's the biggest thing. One of the biggest things.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
And the second thing was they were saying how they're trying to control us through certain situations in life, far as the kids in high school now, where they're making them cut their dreads to graduate. They're trying to force us to do certain things or not do it so we can't graduate. It's stuff. Woo! Almost came out. Almost came out. I almost slipped out. Woo! Had to catch myself. Woo! It's stuff. You know, but and the last thing they said was that people are becoming more and more gay, and it's making it thin for the females to have black men choosing. That's why they feel like it's interracial. Damn, I said it. They feel like it's interracial.
Yeah, you got your
relationships.
your
and
shot
stuff
pulled
going
up
on.
already.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool.
No.
Your shot is
Go ahead.
gone.
Go ahead. Good. Good man.
Yeah,
So-
with that being
How
said,
y'all feel?
you have
Okay.
some people in Atlanta, well, women in Atlanta that's just okay with their man being bisexual because it's a drought on men down there. So they're okay with them dealing with both.
It's unsanitary.
Yeah.
Factual.
Very
Big
It's
facts.
definitely
No
unsanitary,
disrespect,
but
but
it's
it's unsanitary.
that's exactly what's happening. Because it's just a lack of men, you know.
I mean, it's the truth though. Most of the people locked up right now are black.
Mhm.
Most of the people locked up right now are black.
Yeah.
The
What?
whole and then for another situation, how like I feel as though damn I said that shit again. Damn, I feel as though, but it's Black History Month on top of that. So we gonna get real pro black real quick. 2 seconds. Two
Pro
seconds.
black, pro
Because, look,
black, pro black.
I'm feeling as though a lot of people on D Wade ass and like, all right, it's cool. D Wade doing some other shit right now. That's his choice. but they not talking about certain situations. I know I gotta take another shot. Damn, y'all gotta
Two.
chill, bro. Now I gotta
Two.
take one. I said it one more time.
Two.
Nah, I said it one.
Two.
Y'all bugging. I don't care what they talking
Two.
about. But long story short, though, it's. I seen another picture on the gram earlier. I forgot her name, but it's a lady out here. It's a white lady. She adopted 2 little boys. They're black. She adopted 2 black boys, and she makes them dress as females, and she addressed them as females.
Yes.
Now,
And they don't have a choice. They're not
and the
telling
crazy-
her what they want.
and nobody's talking about that. And the crazy part about that is like, damn, bro,
boy.
it's 3.
Yo, you about to be drunk as fuck.
Yeah, look. Fuck all that. I take
He's
my
on his
shots in a
third
minute.
shot.
I'll take my shots
Yeah,
over
no,
here.
no, no.
When I'm done
Take your
talking.
time.
I'll take my shots.
Take
when
your
I'm
time,
done
brother.
talking.
Take
'Cause
your
y'all
time.
Because I'm going to catch y'all. Because I'm on y'all ass. I'm letting y'all know.
What they say in the church? Take
But-
your time, pastor.
But so long story short, because I'm about to get off the mic. I'm done talking. y'all
done
bugging. Y'all bugging. Oh my ass. Y'all bugging. But long story short, I don't agree with it because it's like people feeling it's over. I'm done. 3 shots. I tapped. I'm not taking
Okay,
no more. I
so-
took 4.
Yeah.
Fuck that word. It's over.
So he's on
Y'all
4
count for them
shots.
now.
He
Yeah,
three.
y'all count for
Yeah,
them
he
now.
can't
four. He
really
4
get
shots
through.
in.
It's over.
So
I
yeah,
can't get
yeah.
through my shit without that.
He
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
get
yeah.
through at all.
Alright,
You
so
know?
keep it going.
We
So
just
keep it
gonna
going.
So
accept
we
that. I
gotta-
got 4 shots.
But
We
nah,
just
nah,
gonna accept that.
nah. Get your
Yeah, I'm
Get your
gonna
topic up.
finish this before we done today. I'm gonna do that.
Get
for
your
y'all.
point
Yeah,
across.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get my
definitely.
point
Because we
across
need to
real
hear
quick.
that.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, like, I'm not feeling the fact that the white lady is having the kids do that because I feel as though that's another sick way of the as some people call it, the man or the white race or the white culture or whatever. I'm feeling, or just racist period people. I feel like that's another way of them holding us down. Think about
Absolutely.
it. If you have all the black men coming up, growing up, and they turn gay, who's going to reproduce the black race?
Yeah.
Who?
True.
Absolutely.
Y'all need us for that.
Facts.
So if we're going through all of this and stuff like that, and nobody's even talking about it, what's going on here?
That's a fact.
Y'all saying him on D Wade as a black man. I mean, I get it. I'm not feeling it as a black father. I'm not feeling it, but it's a white lady out here adopting
It's a
kids.
white lady out here with 2 black.
And they
2
said,
black kids,
2 black
boys,
men,
and I'm
yeah.
and they
talking
said,
about
this is the
really
cap,
dressing
the little
in
caption
female
said, you might
clothes.
as well just had 2 natural girls.
seriously.
Yes,
You
and
should have
that's
adopted
exactly-
2 black female girls.
What are we,
For all
Yes,
that.
why not?
what we doing here? Like,
But trust me, it's something behind whatever she's trying to do. You know, and
It's
with
some
that
sick
being
it's some,
said,
yeah, some sick shit.
Some
yeah,
sick shit.
and with
yeah.
that being said, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that.
Yeah, that's wicked, man.
Yes, it is.
You know, I just,
That's something to really
mean,
sit there.
I had my
think about.
thoughts about it. I just chose not to really speak up on it, but you know,
Yeah.
you may, they definitely brought up crazy valid points. You know,
Yeah.
he
Sometimes
definitely
I
is
keep
very valid,
silence.
and I fully agree with what he's saying. I fully agree with it, man. Like,
We not about
damn.
to sit up here though and act like Poe ain't had nothing to say about this situation earlier. She was trying to tell me people are born gay, and she cannot explain to me
Yeah, yeah.
logically how
Okay,
people are born
but
gay.
first of all, I said that you were right.
I know at the end of it.
Yeah,
at the end of it. At the end of it.
Because
you
I
said
didn't
was
mean
right.
to say born gay. I meant to say just raised, like brought up into it. You know, like raised up in you know. So
Yeah, you got a shot.
Oh.
Get right. Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all talking. You thought I was
yeah,
gonna be the only
so
one over here
that's
shaking
what I was saying.
shots?
Like,
Nah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's 2
Some-
peaceful. We can keep on going. Keep
Some-
count. That's right.
Some people are born into it. That's what I feel. Lick.
Yo,
Talk about lick.
She was trying to find a
that's
safe.
crazy.
Hey, yo, wow.
Nah, that's cheating.
Yeah,
That's a half a shot. That's a half a shot.
That
That's
is
a half
not
a shot.
cheating.
She
That is
cheating.
not
That's a half a
cheating.
shot.
Wow.
No, that's
cheating.
not.
Talking about some lick.
No, that's not.
Yeah, that's
not
similar to it.
Yeah.
All right, you
Go
still
ahead.
on
No,
two.
it's only. I'm
You
only
still
on
two.
2.
You still on
So
2.
lick something. What I'm saying.
Lick something.
Now
That
everybody's
sounds
scared to
so
talk now.
far. She talking about
Everybody's
lick
scared
something.
to talk
Lick what?
now. Nah, get y'all point
No.
across.
All
I
right,
got
well-
the 4 and tap, so
Yeah.
get y'all point across.
So moving right along. Are we moving right along
No,
to
no,
my
no.
subject?
Nah. We still on
He on
you
your
talking
ass.
about people.
He on
Nah.
your ass.
Okay, well,
Yeah, take that shot, my boy.
I didn't.
Thought he was slow. Yeah. Sonny on 1, 2. Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
getting
mean
him.
that they were born into. Born into. I mean they were raised into it. You
Nature
know,
versus nurture.
some people, yeah, some people are actually raised into it. Like I was saying.
Yeah, we gonna get them right. Sonny,
Like-
what's your input?
like
Because
I-
she still ain't take her shot yet, and I'm just waiting. You took yours. What's your input? She gotta get
Honestly-
nice over there.
Yeah, she gotta get
Something
nice.
got- something gotta happen.
Yeah, let her breathe a little bit. Let her breathe a little bit.
Something gotta happen.
I don't know. Honestly, I agree what you were saying. Not to say that I disagree with what you were saying, but I don't understand how people are born into it. You know, I just don't.
Can't be.
It's something that I probably would never understand how people are born into it. So
Remember what
what
she
do you
tried to say to me was,
I just say some.
Like-
I say some kids grow up and they wearing the shoes and the pocketbook. Some kids even put on the makeup and stuff.
but they have
kinda
to be
already,
introduced to that.
I was about to
They're
say,
kids.
No, but you
They
gotta
don't.
also.
They don't
But you
know
gotta
what
also
they're
think.
into. They don't know what they're into.
But sometimes
They
they're
have to-
not introduced into it. They just see it.
That's what
They
I'm
are
saying.
Yeah,
brought up
watch.
in it and
Yeah.
they see it. So you got to think about it. Okay, let's bring me to my nephew.
Mhm.
Right? His mom listened to this music. Now, no one can say that he's gay because he like. Okay. No one can
Spanking
say
that ass.
that
spanking
he's
that
gay
ass.
because he loves he loves a particular girl song, and he's looking at it because he likes chocolate and he's like looking at how she's sitting and all of this other shit. So
that's full
some of
fun.
these
She's
kids-
done.
Smacking that
Yeah,
ass.
she's done.
it's
She up
for-
to 4.
so it's some of these kids just this new generation of kids are just they are just above and beyond. They know too much. They are catching on so fast. So it's like shit.
Yeah,
So
she gonna.
all right, so I
Hey,
had my
bro, we
three.
about to have to give her the bottle. She bugging the fuck out, Lord. Wow. Take that shot. Yeah.
Get it,
Yeah,
get it
yeah.
under 5.
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it under
please.
5.
Wait, what you mean? I'm at 5.
Listen, everybody in here tapped in.
This my second
Y'all
one.
hear your girl. She is talking.
This my third shot.
And son,
my third
Abe been on my ass. He been zooming in on me every time. I got 2 left. That's why I've been quiet over here.
You see?
I got 2 left. That's why
You
I've been
see?
quiet. I ain't even talking to nobody.
see?
I've been taking my shots quietly.
They on ass in these comments.
That's why I'm quiet. I'm not saying nothing. I'm look. Now this is my third
That's
one.
the
Abe
third.
zoomed in
Yeah,
on
that's
me
a,
every
yeah,
time.
yeah. That's a,
Abe
yeah, that's
zoomed
the
in on
third.
me every
'Cause
time. He not
he
playing with
pulled
me.
from the bottom right there.
Put some
Yeah.
respect on my name.
I got one more left, yo.
So we love the LBGTQ community. We love
LGBTQ.
everything that's going on. We are just exposed to so many different things, and people don't know what to gravitate to.
Exactly.
So we're just all over the place. And no, it shouldn't be taught at a young age. No, it shouldn't be inside of a school system because you should give them a choice. It shouldn't just be thrown on them. And something I was watching on 105.1, it was if I'm not mistaken, a drag or I think she was a drag
Yeah, I seen that interview.
she said it
Herself.
Like we are forcing it on you guys. And it's just because they didn't have so much respect. And now it's that they have a little bit more respect that I'm breaking it down because I'm trying to not
Don't
say
that word.
yeah. So
Shaky P.
now
Yeah.
that they have more respect, they are
Get me out the way.
full forcing it even more. And at the end of the day, it's like you can't really get mad at them. Yeah,
Yeah, I was on it already.
So
Yeah.
you can't really get mad at them. So
I was on it.
it's like we really just have to love one another and accept whatever is actually thrown our way. And salute to everybody that's actually just going through all of that different stuff. I mean, I'm like on 8 likes at 20.
Oh God, boot. Yeah.
So I'm gonna just leave this shit right now.
Yeah, just got a bottle. Just got a bottle.
Yeah, just grab the bottle. Turn that bitch
Just got a
upside
bottle,
down.
yeah, just
She
got a
in
bottle.
here
She's
wilding
done.
with the joint, yeah.
Just got a bottle. She's
Yeah,
done.
turn it upside down, yeah.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna tap in a little bit on the situation. Me and him had a conversation gladly. Man, fuck. But me and him had a conversation. And, bro, be honest, I'm not a homophobe or anything. I don't want to say. Well,
mean,
I have no problem. I have no problem. I have no
Say it.
problem with the community, because I have cousins, family members that I genuinely love that are gay, male and female. So how would I look to go and judge another person or look at another person any different and not look at my family member or my close friends or whoever. Like, I mean, any different. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I feel
like that shot.
shit,
Yeah, I
yo,
know.
this nigga is
Just
on
like that shot.
everything.
Nah, I know because I repeated it after him, but I know I need to let him know. Just like that shot.
Oh, this nigga, yo, get this nigga out of here, man. What the fuck?
It is
Hey,
so
I
hard
shouldn't
for us to
even
get
have to take
through.
no more for pointing that out. That's
It's hard for us to
crazy.
get through.
Oh my god.
Before we even have to get out of
Nigga
here
talking
though,
about there it is.
because I don't think. All right.
Uber XL. We out of here. Hey, yo.
I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it to my topic today.
I don't think we yeah.
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm through. I'm fucking
Hey,
done.
yo.
Hey, yo.
She's done up.
Hey,
See?
yo.
I don't think we're gonna make it to my topic today. But what I do want to say, because we're in the last week of February, I do want to give a happy birthday to everybody that was born on February 29th. Happy birthday to you guys. This is leap year. It comes like every 4 years. So I have to definitely say happy birthday, guys. It's leap year. You know, 29th. So it's like, I know with your birthday being February 29th, you're what? You're celebrating it on the 28th or the 1st?
Yeah. Some of y'all out here
But
sick.
this year, you get to celebrate it on the 29th, so you better turn the fuck up.
You better get crazy.
Do everything 29, 69, 89,
69.
49.
We don't
You
do
know?
6'9" over here.
What? You better do 6'9". You better grow the fuck up,
I
nigga.
don't even know what
And
I'm
put
talking.
that pussy in your mouth.
Oh.
So,
Huh?
yeah, grow up, do 69, put that pussy in your mouth.
Listen, I'm the GOAT when it comes to that type of shit.
Here we
I was
Okay.
talking about something else.
Here we go.
Oh,
I'm the
alright.
GOAT.
I
Fuck you
thought you
talking
was talking about
Listen, man,
69.
hold on, man. Y'all, you almost made me throw my hoodie on like
Oh.
Boogie. You bugging.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
about to
on
jump
my
in
third
that bag.
shot and I'm ready.
I'm about to jump in that bag because you know how I get down. You know. I mean, you don't know. For
No,
real.
I was about to say I don't know.
Nah, you
but,
don't know like that. I don't want nobody to even think like that. But I'm the GOAT, man. Listen.
But I am sexual ethics, so fucking plow it, okay?
Hey,
If you
ooh.
ready.
Listen.
She talking dirty.
That
Yeah.
ain't dirty. That's regular.
Let's
She
talk
said
about
plow
it.
it. You know what plow mean, boy? I mean putting your hip in there, boy. You got that?
Damn,
I'm
you
gonna
talking
look
Listen,
directly
you-
at this camera that's
listen.
filming us. I'm the GOAT. All right. Fuck. I'm the
he's the
fucking
goat.
GOAT.
I'm saying,
I
man.
talk that shit. I'm on another shit. Like I be on a whole nother wave. Drop chill. You wildin'
I
right
know.
now. Yo.
Yeah, drop, get him.
He like
yeah.
another shot.
Yeah, get him.
Yo, y'all niggas killing me,
That's
bro.
I mean,
right.
we
What
Oh,
R.
that's
Kelly
right.
say?
That's two. That's two. That's
We
right.
be-
Yeah,
we-
I'm not
we
saying
be on,
nothing. I'm not
like-
counting no more.
R. Kelly said, y'all killing me with this shit.
Hold up. One more thing.
Hey, yo,
What time is
Sonny
it?
got
All right,
it.
it's
Hey, yo,
time
that
for us
got
to-
it. Yeah, that got it. Sonny got it. He ended the show with that. He got it.
One more thing before we
Got
go.
it.
One more
They
thing
got it.
before we
What's
go.
up?
If we're gonna get, because I don't want to leave without just focusing on things that actually matter this
She done.
month.
She can't even take no more shots. She's
I don't.
done. She gotta take shots when the camera go off. She's done. She's
I don't
over
want
for.
to. I don't want
We
to
ain't counting
leave
no
out
more.
these things.
Yeah,
for
'cause
real.
that's her. Yeah, that's all
Shout
her.
out, shout out to Drop Top Harv. This is not mine because my other shot is right here. But shout out to Drop Top Harv. He,
baby,
he
you
made
got
it
like
to
6
where-
shots, baby.
Oh,
what
I
you
do.
talking
Yeah,
about?
all right.
Take the bottle home. It's over. Baby, you got hit with the pop
Baby.
smoke girl. Right,
Baby, don't
look.
trip.
Baby, yeah,
shout out
you got like a
to shout out
six-piece.
to old boy too.
Hey, yo,
Um,
y'all OD in
Okay,
here,
but-
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
boy.
through after this episode, bro.
Wait
I might not show
Yeah,
up
I
to
might,
the next
I
one.
might not
Y'all,
come back next
Wait a
week.
minute.
y'all gonna
bugging.
have to find 2 other hoes in this moment.
Wait a minute. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Okay, but before we go,
Yeah.
let's speak on the Black History, being as though we're going out the month. Shout out to Drop Top Harv with actually just like inputting and that we should definitely bring that up and
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I'm gonna just, I'm not to cut you off before we wrap it up. I just want to tap in Black History. I just want to shout out.
I
a couple
mean, wait a
people.
minute. I probably get the fuck
I
up.
mean, I know.
Like, let me introduce you. Like,
I'm
I was
sorry.
about to ask a question. Like,
God
don't
bless.
fuck it up.
God bless.
Like,
God
I
bless. I'm sorry.
already- Yeah.
I'm sorry.
God
Let me
bless.
take
I
Good
had-
night.
Good night, Irene.
You know what? Let me take my other shot because motherfuckers got me
Hey, yo,
fucked
toast
up.
up,
Oh.
Okay, but I'm not.
Toast up,
Oh,
beloved.
all right.
Uh-uh.
Okay, all right.
She cut my boy off. That's right.
Okay, with that being said, what I was about to say before I was interrupted. Uh, and Sonny, I'm gonna get to you last because you interrupted me and shit.
Oh.
So what I wanna I'm sorry,
Boy,
it's the Henny.
quiet.
It's the Henny talking. Okay, but what I wanna know is I'm gonna ask you about your favorite or, somebody that you always looked up during your years of high school. Who's your Black History Month go to? Who is your Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X?
Yeah, real shit. It's gonna sound cliche, but my mother. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep it.
Swear to God, same answer.
Hey, look, my mother hold it down for real.
Same answer.
Like, I know for a fact. Like, if I can't get it from no female, I can get it from my mother, and that's not even on no finesse shit or nothing. That's just me keeping it in the band.
And we have different reasons.
She done seen so many shit. So much shit I done done in the dark. I don't never want to come to the light, but she know.
Ow.
Shit, me, my mother know.
Yeah, just to keep it full, so we can wrap it up. Same thing. My mom. I see my mom go through a lot of shit. A lot of my life. I lived with my grandmothers. Both of my grandmothers. But then I lived with my mom at a certain age because at a certain age she lived a fast life. So.
Well,
No.
man.
Hey, yo, come on, dog. Come on. You violating. Now you violating.
Yeah,
dog.
freak. You see, no,
Nut ass freak boy. Yo, but let's have y'all try to wrap this up, though. Because A wants some nut ass freak shit.
Boy, he turned himself in the camera.
Yo, big selfie vibes. Like, he wilding the fuck
Oh,
out.
boy, lick the lips and everything.
He
Drop
tryna-
it. Oh,
He really trying to get his really 10 seconds of fame. He really
He trying
wilding.
to get
Like,
sexy. Yo, he crazy. Yo, watch him.
Yo,
Shout out to
yeah,
Dark
watch-
Chocolate Abe.
yeah, he done up.
Shout out
But-
to So Handsome Abe.
Yeah, shout out to
Shit,
So
man.
Handsome Abe.
So
Oh, man.
handsome.
God damn, we gonna plug you in, bro. But yeah, like my mom, like I said, she went through a lot, and then for her to take in all of her 6 kids at one time, it's just like, yo, I never seen no shit like that. So I mean, shout out to my mom,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
She,
Just like that shot.
nah, that's the rest of the story, bro. We ain't doing it. We done.
Just like that shot you ain't seen.
Nah. It's going. It's
No.
Ain't no
Well, I'll
That's
say
going.
my
You
Black
gonna take that?
Yo, get him out of here. Yo, he is a.
Well,
yo, I
I'll
hate
say by
nigga,
this
yo.
time right now, my Black
Nah, keep that.
History Month goes to all the kings because I'm super woman
you.
territorial tool, if that's the word.
Aw,
I
thank
love
you.
women.
Thank
I
you,
support
Paul.
everything that women do, but I definitely would give this Black History Month to kings because women, we don't know how special they are, and if it wasn't for them, nothing in our coochie, we can't have babies, and we gotta
Man,
have
why you
more
gotta
than
put it
enough
like
babies.
that? Like,
I mean,
niggas just
okay.
be swimming
If it
out
Shout out to the
here.
niggas hitting the back wall.
If it wasn't for them reproducing us or
Shout
whatever,
out to the niggas hitting the back wall.
shout out to them niggas that
That hit that
like
back
to
wall.
lick nipples and I like other.
Yo, she about to get. She on big freaky vibes
Yeah,
tonight.
she
Hey, big freaky vibes. Alright, big freaky vibes. Big freaky vibes.
Big
That's them
freaky
shots.
vibes.
See, look, them shots got a hood.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
the Little Dicks Matter.
No, they don't.
No.
they don't.
We ain't jumping into that.
Yo,
So
look. Stop.
Real quick.
No.
But
so
you
we
know
can wrap it
what's
up.
so crazy? I always say little dicks matter, but big dicks matter.
You know we do.
I have a big dick. I have a
You
big
know
dick.
we do. What's
I
wrong
have-
with her?
I'm in love with a
we
big
do.
dick.
You shit,
I'm
man,
in
we
love
do.
with a big dick, big dick,
We
big dick.
Yo.
run a town. Shit, man. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us.
Listen.
It's we.
I'm
We
talking
us,
to
we
this
us,
camera.
Us is me. We here.
This is Henny hours. You,
We're
feel me?
out
You don't
of
know what
us,
the fuck
baby.
you gonna get on here. You feel me?
We're
But,
out of control. We're out of control.
yeah. So we gonna wrap it up.
We gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
And
we
with that
gonna
being
wrap
said,
it up.
Henny hours.
Shout out yourself, man. Go ahead, shout out yourself.
Talk-
Shout
talk-
out- yeah,
talk.
talk.
Okay, shout out
Yeah,
to
come on.
Post City. I got
said like it's somebody
10.1K,
else.
but nobody don't like shit that I'm actually promoting. I don't understand. So when I post my ass, I mean, it's like, oh, hey, yeah,
sex ass,
1,012 likes or whatever.
Baby.
But whatever. Shout out to Sexual Ethics, popping pussy, shaking ass, niggas using
One
dick
clap for that.
sleeves.
That's it.
I mean, niggas use dick sleeves.
Who? All right, we gonna wrap it up with her.
Hey, yo, yeah, she's
yo.
done.
Yo,
Yeah, she's done
yo.
up. Yeah, she's done.
Yo.
Hey, yo, man, it's EG, man. It's your man. It's your boy, MOG_day, you heard? You feel me? Follow me. Follow my clothing page, MOG Clothing, you heard? We gonna have some new shit dropping. This week, I promise y'all, them Henny Hour shirts is dropping this week. Watch this
Henny
shit.
hours.
Definitely. You know me, man. I don't gotta shout me out, man. Y'all know where to find me, nigga. I ain't too hard to
Go
find.
ahead, bro.
Sonny
But
Fuck
nah,
shit.
shout out,
Funny.
nah,
I
just
ain't
shout out
gonna
a couple.
make him mad. I ain't gonna make him mad. I was about to say government. He like, bro, chill, bro.
We about to
Nah,
cut this
he
whole
giving
shit
up.
off.
He don't be
But
with none
nah,
of that.
quickly, I just want to always shout out my brother Drop Top Hard, man. He do a lot for us, man. So shout out Drop Top Hard. Always shout Type in with major clothing. Louis J 10,000 hours. The network. Make sure y'all stream the voice. Drop top
10,000
hard.
hours.
He got a song out right now.
Put the camera on my
Yeah,
boy.
put the
They
cam.
act-
Yo, put
they-
the
yo,
live
they
on my
don't know
boy.
my boy.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
the
Put the
camera
live
on
on
my
my boy.
boy.
Drop got a
That's
song
the
out right
man
now.
that make it happen.
Yeah,
If
that's
you know,
the
you
guy.
know.
That's the guy. You feel me?
If you know, you
If
know.
you know,
He
you
makes
know.
it
Out
happen.
now on YouTube. Make
Drop
sure y'all go.
top
We got drop
hard.
top hard. Real quick, shout out to sponsor Anchor. Man, it's Henny hours. You
It's
never
them
know what the
hours,
fuck
you
you
know-
gonna get on
Look,
here, man.
With me, fucking with me, it's them hours. Don't panic. Shit,
Don't.
man.
I was
It's
panicking
them
today. I ain't gonna hold you. I
hours.
was
Don't
panicking bad. I'm on video.
Don't panic.
And with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up. It's those hours. Make sure you take a shot of Henny.
And go
Yeah.
watch them other episodes,
Please.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
1 through 6 out
Catch up
now.
on those episodes. We're gonna have so
Word.
many. And I'm like, fucked up.
She through. I'm
She's
done.
done.
This-
On that
this-
note,
this-
it's the Henny hours.
this
We'll
Henny
see
hours.
y'all later. It's the hours.
It's the Malice.